load into the game. And I'll do my usual checks of like skills and friendships and such. Here, one chance to get in. It's a Friday, so that means I should be done with gifting for the week. The dwarf could still use another gift. I'll get the blueberries in time, so... The luau was the previous day. Alex's birthday is coming up. Bookseller is here today. Alright, hello everyone, welcome into Stardew Valley. Hopefully, any going live notifications went out. Let's check the weather report. We got a storm coming, and the spirits are somewhat mildly perturbed. They always. Elliot is at 10 Hearts. He's asked me to meet him on the docks and on a sunny morning. Got some stone from George. I got the notification that I'm going live on YouTube, the email, on the same day rather than 3 AM the next morning. So that's always a bonus. Alright, so let's get watering. The melons are not quite ready yet. It looks like the red cabbage is. Should have no trouble. Should be able to harvest those and have plenty of money to replace them as well. A stormy day the next day, one does have to consider whether it would be advantageous to upgrade to the gold watering can. Obviously my main focus right now is on getting lots of animals, but anything to make the daily watering go a little bit faster would not be all bad. We're finishing watering now and it's already 8:30. We level up to level 5 almost immediately. Red cabbage. Apparently I missed watering a spot. I'm just going to stash all the red cabbage for now. Since I reach level 5 farming, I'll get a perk. And then I can sell it for a little bit more if I just wait until tomorrow. Looks like we got 2 lava eel rows. And some broken CDs and trash. I have 5 lightning rods, so I'll think about whether I might want to add to that number. If I'm not horribly mistaken, last time I reached the amount of eggs and milk I would need for any potential recipes. I got 2 large milk today, which means I can sell one and keep the other for the community center. That's exciting. I know you can hear my voice just dripping with excitement. I had the 8. Yeah. 8 eggs, 12 milk. So we are good there. I will sell those. I'll sell the eggs as well. But I think it is probably more than time for me to invest in some mayo machines and probably cheese makers as well, honestly. I will put that in there for now. That's the first thing I will need for the animal bundle. I don't have any of the large eggs yet, but I actually got the cows before I got the chickens, so it's not terribly surprising. I don't know why I had a periwinkle in my inventory. I'm going to assume that I did not need it though, and probably got it from the cat when I went to sleep. So it is a Friday, which means that the traveling cart is in town today. Would not hurt to give that a check. Also, I want to make sure I get to the general store to get more cabbage. I did not count how many cabbage. It was probably 18. I feel like I bought 18 of everything. Anyway, coming over here. Let's see. How about a rare seed with us today? I suppose if I really wanted to just spend money, what I would do at this point is I would make I'd get an iridium sprinkler from Krobus. I don't want to get an iridium sprinkler from Krobus. I need to get one of these buildings upgraded first and foremost, so that I can start getting more animal products. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That looks like 19 actually. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times 3 is 18 plus 1 is 19. Does that look like what I got? 12 plus 4 is 16 plus 3 is 19, so unless I got an extra one, I did in fact have 19 red cabbage that I was growing. So that's good that I checked. And let's get out wood and stone. I will go ahead and grab 5 gold bars, but whether I actually use them to upgrade a tool will be a decision I make when I actually get over there. There's also every possibility that after I've been to Robin and Pierre, I don't have time to get over there to upgrade a tool anyway. I think I'm not going to upgrade the tool. I have to think about the money it takes to buy the new animals as well. I make the big cube first. I need to go down and get the sorry, that was disgusting. I need to go down and get the red cabbage now. I need to talk to Krobus. I need to talk to you and give a gift to the dwarf. Well, talk to you, Krobus. He's not gonna say anything to me. But Kent will. Nope, Kent's outside. I saw his feet when I went into the house. He's still talking about taking up fishing. Which, I mean, yeah. You do you, man. I should be playing Skyrim because it occupies both hands. Well, even if I don't upgrade my watering can, at least I won't have to water the crops tomorrow. Hey Dexy, welcome to the stream. Nice to see you. I hope your day is still going great. Yeah, since need a gem. Ideally for the dwarf. More clay. You cannot have too much clay. Of course, I've never done clay farming, but you do that is for money. Alright, so Ken's sticking at 9, but dwarf's up to almost 5. I'm not sure what else I can really do today, but I do have Penny is looking for a flounder. I don't know if I can still catch it at 5, but it wouldn't hurt to give it a shot. Do some quick fishing here. I believe is tuna. I think this could be flounder. Yep. Only took 2 casts to get what I was looking for. I will clear out the beach though. I don't know I'm going to come to the beach tomorrow, and I wouldn't want any of all this stuff to disappear without me getting it. Especially the... I'm not sure I've ever seen this many sea urchins on the beach, even the day after the luau, when there's an expectation that you'll see more things on the beach. Also, after the luau is the only time you'll actually see coral or sea urchin to the left of the tide pool. There's technically a seasonal event for summer, like there is for the blackberry and salmonberry seasons. The game just doesn't really tell you about it, but there's a few days after the luau where beach forage goes crazy. Maru told me the news. I'm happy to treat you. I'm dating Maru now, so she's happy. give her that. And tomorrow I'll be giving a bouquet and a gift to Alex to start dating him as well. Dating everyone. I'm not going to be able to get over to the bookseller. I was going to at least see if I had any books that I could trade in, but bookseller, I believe, closes at 8, so I don't have a chance to do anything with that. Huh. Well, that's a bit of a shame. I was hoping to... I'll put the extra tuna back here. Tuna is necessary for a cooking recipe, so it doesn't hurt to have some extra. Do I have the recipe for the big chest? I do. I'm going to turn that into a big chest. I need 2 copper and 120 wood to make a big chest. What I'm going to do is do what I did before, place the new chest right over that one. It even keeps the same color. I have the cave jelly in here, but it doesn't look like I have any other jelly in this one, or the seaweed. So if I already have river and sea jelly and seaweed in here, yes. Actually, I have all 3 jellies now, so if I have the opportunity to make a to buy the recipe and make a fish smoker soon, I would like to. I hate basalt right now. I know I talk about my file on the Switch more than I should, but I just feel like I need to mention this. I had 3 minerals left to go. I had malachite, bixite, and basalt. I had 200 Omni Geodes saved up. About 20 in, I got bixite. About 50 in, I got malachite. I got 5 more bixite before I was done turning them in. But 200 Omni Geodes, and I did not get a basalt. It took me in total about 300. It took me 343 Omni Geodes in total to find the basalts that I needed. But I completed all the minerals. I have a lot more minerals to get here, but yeah. And I actually got all of the ones that I need here in the process of opening this on the Geodes too. But it's not like I can transfer the minerals from Switch to PC. Even if it were a multiplayer game, there's no crossplay available, which, I mean, makes sense. Crossplay is terribly difficult to implement. In any case, let's close those up. I guess I'll go ahead and grab these. I wasn't worried about grabbing them in the morning because the stuff on the left side of your farm doesn't disappear until the end of the season as opposed to the end of the week like other forageables, but I'll go ahead and pick it up now anyway, while I have some time. I will not check the fruit bag cave today. I feel no need to do so. I found a common mushroom, which is more of a fall thing. I'm gonna try endless mode. Why not? The most recent game I played on Switch of Mario Kart, I scored 73,000 or so. My all-time high score is over 100,000. If you beat all the levels in endless mode, it loops back around to the first level and increases your movement speed. I've only actually done that myself once ever, but there are people who can do it, you know, multiple loops. There was 2 days ago, February 26th, was the 10th anniversary of the release of Stardew Valley, came out in 2016. There was a video posted on YouTube from the creator, Concerned Ape. He talked about the development, the various changes that went into the game, both during development and after release. Gave a message of thanks to everyone who has supported the game, and he ended the video with announcing 2 new marriage candidates that will be in the 1.7 update. They are Clint and Sandy. Everyone expected Sandy when he did the 1.1 poll to add new marriage candidates. Sandy came in second to Emily. The Wizard came in second to Shane at that point, but Clint is the one being added now. There is hope that now that he will be a marriage candidate, he will stop pining after Emily even if you marry her. But Concerned Ape said like 6 years ago that he wanted to flesh out Clint some, so making him a marriage candidate will certainly allow him to do that. And we'll be able to find out more about Sandy. Like, Sandy isn't even her actual name, it's just she owns a shop in the desert. Being named Sandy helps business. Nickname, people call her Sandy anyway, so she just runs with it. So, on previous runs, I had been making sure to not talk while I was doing it, but I talked all through that run through, and I ended up with 73,000. So, maybe I should be talking when I'm playing Mario Kart. Alright, so we reached level 5 farming. If you choose Rancher to make animal products worth 20% more, at level 10 you can choose Coop Master or Barn Master, which allows animals in the coop or barn respectively to gain friendship faster. Also, I think sheep produce faster if you do that. If I get Tiller, crops are worth 10% more, which is less than the 20% more for animal products, but at level 10 I can get Agriculturalist, which makes crops grow faster, or I can get Artisan, which makes artisan products sell for 40% more, which is of course what I'll be doing because I want money. Need money. So yes, I'll be working towards Artisan. And of course, if I hadn't been planning on taking Tiller, I wouldn't have bothered to save the red cabbage for today. It's going to rain again tomorrow, which means it will be a stormy day because even if it says it's going to rain, if it was a storm the day before, it will be a storm the next day as well. 50 more wood from Robin, which helps cut into what I used yesterday. The villains are done. Oh no, not all of the melons are done. Some of And these are done. I forgot about the fertilizer. So I got tomatoes, red cabbage, the hops are done. The hops will produce every day for the rest of the season. I will harvest all of the melons tomorrow. So I saved regular quality of those. These are my first tomatoes. I'll save 11 because I need it for the community center. And that, I will sell those and one at the regular quality. And I'll sell the silver quality melon as well. Alright, legend row. And new lava root in the preserve jar. I have the ability to craft preserve jars now, but I haven't actually done it yet. That first flash of lightning on a storm day always makes me jump a little. By the way, you can't really tell, but the alien capsule is broken now, and there's not anything in there anymore. Alright, Robin is working on the coop. How's that new coop treating you? I'll be excited. Robin, it's not done until... Oh, I guess she was talking about building the coop initially. I haven't talked to her normally since getting it. I'm not understanding why things are not clicking properly. Oh, I was trying to use the pan. It looks so much like the water, like the milk pail. I should upgrade the pan sooner rather than later so I don't make that mistake again. I'm going to make the processing machine. So, to make a mayo machine, I need wood, stone, earth crystal, and copper bars. I do have enough earth crystals to cover the 4 that I currently have. To make cheese makers, I need a higher farming level than I currently have. Never mind, we'll get there. I'll just sell the milk today though. I think it's level 6 where you get the cheesemaker recipe. There's also a cheesemaker as one of the rewards from the community center, but I'll still want to make the 4 for the current cows I have, and then I'll need more for goats. So, personally, what I do is I put my mayo machines and cheese makers inside their respective buildings, and then when I go in to collect the next day, I take what I put into process the previous day. A lot of people don't do it that way, and that is perfectly fine. This is just the way I prefer to do it. So, looking at the dye bundle in particular, do I actually have a sunflower? I think I don't. I do. I have a sunflower, and I have more than enough red mushrooms for everything ever. I got all those sea urchins yesterday. So that's 3 things so far. I'm upgrading the coop for the, I'm currently upgrading the coop. Did I get a second set of wheat yet? Yes. So grab 10 wheat and 3 apples and 10 hay. I can complete the fodder bundle today. I had a chance to buy a duck feather, but I decided not to because I didn't want to spend that money. And that is fine. I do not regret that decision at all. Okay, I do it a little bit. I would be able to complete the dye bundle today if I had. But it's okay. We'll be fine. Everything will be fine. I did not grab a sweet pea for Alex. And it is his birthday today. Now, it's Saturday. There's a pretty darn good chance that I'll find the sweet pea on my way to Alex. But it feels like if I hadn't grabbed one, I wouldn't find one, but now that I did, I will. No, that's not how the game actually works. It's already decided where the sweet peas are, but that's how it feels. Robin wants a cave carrot. She's on my farm, so I can easily give that to her. Hey, Patrick, I feel a lot more at peace after talking to you on the beach last week. Thanks for listening to me. Here, date me. And go up 10 hearts. Now that would you like to date me? Date me. And coming up here. Let's complete. I got some things for the dye bundle in my inventory. And everything I need for the fodder bundle. That gives me a free heater. I'll definitely want to make sure I have those well before winter starts so that my animals won't hate me. I'm trying to remember what heart events I haven't seen. I'm sure I saw Abigail's 4-heart event because I gush about it all the time. I think I saw Sebastian's 8-heart event, but it's raining today and I saw him heading down to the beach, so just in case, I'll go down there too. I saw Penny's 6-heart event last time, I think. Probably. Okay. If it didn't trigger, then I've already seen it. Have I seen Elliot's 8-heart event? I just got him with 10, but I don't remember actually seeing him in the museum at any point. No, I did see it. I remember now. If there's a heart event for one of the bachelors or bachelorettes that I've neglected to see, please let me know and I'll make sure that I get it triggered as soon as is reasonably possible. Even though Alex is at 10 hearts now, I can't actually see it until he sends me a letter. As for Elliot, I'll have to wait until a sunny day to see his. You know where? I know how I'm going to use this chest. Just not for a while yet. Just this color now. I usually make it a color like that. We're a long ways away from using that chest for my planned purpose though. We'll just stick the heater in here for now. And I'm going to remind myself how I'm doing on Monster Slayer goals before I decide where and how to go into the mine. I'm still praying for getting a Mystic Stone or Iridium node there, but I've talked more than enough about my desires there. I did complete the Void Spirits. I was working on Duggies now, and assuming that rock crabs and slimes would come in time. Alright, so I will go to town I usually just grind for 15. Talk to the dwarf before I go down there. If I remember, I'll talk to Grobus and Clint as well, but I probably won't do that unless I actually complete the Dougie goal and actually leave in time. I don't often see Dougies up in this corner, but I'm happy I checked. There's a nice big spot over here, but nothing in there today. Or at least on this iteration. I almost always see at least one on this floor. This weapon is so slow. Huh. That's disappointing. I'm not killing the bugs hoping to get another ancient seed. I'm killing them because they have a pretty good chance of dropping a ladder. Oh great. Floor 18 is a warrior floor today. So there appears to be a decent bit of spots that could spawn a Dougie on this floor. A lot of them are just like one tile. And I don't know, I don't feel like that's really worth coming this far over and over. So I'll probably do 15, 16, and 17. And then ladder back up. Here. In the retrospective video, Concerned was talking about glitches in the previous version of the mines, and in the video, one actually occurred. A Dougie dug up out of the ground outside of its dirt patch area. I'm gonna go kill the bugs and see if one of them drops a level for me. Yep. Should've just done that from the start. Lots of light colored stones there. Let's see some bugs flying in. I really don't think that using the materials to make a monster bus for Dougies is strictly necessary. It may take a couple days to get them all, but I will. once I've completed the Doug Eagles, I'll be going to the desert a lot. Which is why I'm not worried about whether Sandy has been taught to do or gotten 2 gifts. Because I'll be going to the desert so frequently soon that getting her friendship up will no longer be an issue. Plus, her birthday is a season away. I believe I have enough earth crystals for everything I'll ever need them for, but it doesn't hurt to grab an extra. We have 1 doggy on this floor today. I'll go ahead and grab the quartz one here. It's 10:20. I probably have the time for 1 more cycle. Since it's raining, I don't have to make sure to go and close the barn and coop doors. They're already closed. The only thing I can't do that I was planning on doing for sure is giving the cave carrot to Robin. Which I'd be more concerned about if it was a help run of the quest for someone who was at max friendship. Oh, who knows? I might be able to get over there anyway. Ooh, 2 nodes. Okay. And as soon as I say that I don't think it's necessary to do Monster Musk to complete the Doug Eagles, I get like 5 today. And I know I'm exaggerating, I got more than 5, but sometimes it feels like you don't get hardly any. Okay, I should be using the add to existing stacks button, but alright, let's give the cave carrot to Robin. I'm doing it despite the late time because it will give me a prize ticket. Or it'll give me the prize ticket slightly earlier than I would get it otherwise. Alright. Head back to bed. Those in, and bombs are going over here now. And getting to bed. So I did not sell the eggs today, which is a 1 day slightly less money in the farming section. But now that I will be selling mayo, it will be more. Unless it's like a large quality iridium egg, then until I have the artisan profession. Oh wow, 3 days in a row. Let me read that. Maple bars. Ever notice how the maple bars are always first to disappear from the donut box? Perplexing because your average maple bar tastes like a sweet honey buck. Agree? Well, just wait until you try my recipe. You can really taste the forest in these bars. Okay, you're going to need real quality maple syrup. That's a lovely gift for Sam. And his birthday is coming up. Hey, I got a giant crop. How exciting. So, for cauliflowers, melons, pumpkins, and winter melons, if you have a 3x3 spot, it is possible that you will get a giant crop. That giant crop does not go away. It will stay there forever until you get rid of it. Also, if you don't get a giant crop when the melons or whatever finish growing, you can just leave it there and keep waiting, and eventually every day you'll have a chance of it turning into a giant crop. Now there is a significant downside here for me. I was growing melons, hoping to get 5 gold star melons, and what you get from a giant crop will always be normal quality, but you'll get more than 9. We'll say I got 2. I need to make sure that I get at least 3. Use the axe to harvest it. Sometimes the spot underneath will be untilled. I will save. I've already done crop research. Yeah, so I will save 11. I might save more from the second harvest, but now I'll save 11. I will save regular quality wheat, because I'd rather turn that into something rather than sell it as it is. But all this other stuff I will sell. So I need to get radish and melons again. And wheat. 3. Is there a crop here? Yes, there's a radish and it's ready to be harvested. So I did get a farming level today, but I won't get any crafting recipes from it until the morning, as usual. So we have a bigger coop now, and because it's Sunday, Marnie will be at her shop, so I can get my ducks today. I am eagerly awaiting my first large eggs. They're not even at 1 heart yet. They're not gonna give me one before they're at a heart. Alright, let's use the milk pail, not the pan. For cows that are only at 1 heart, I'm getting a surprising amount of large milk out of them. It scales with their heart level, so I'd expect to not get much this early. Just sell those as they are. Some broken glasses. Okay, so I need wheat and melons and radishes. Just make sure I get all of those today. While I'm in there, I can talk to Kent Did he go up 10 hearts though? He could have. He did not. Oh, he's not here yet. So 18 melons, 18, or 9 wheat, and 18 radish. I'm trying to decide if I want to replace those wheat spots with melon. Yes, I will. And I have a good reason for doing so. I usually don't actually buy wheat in summer to begin with. Usually I buy it at the end of summer and use it to keep spots covered so that they don't go away at the beginning of fall. I'll talk to Kent and Krobus. I did not grab gifts for them because I forgot, again, that the week has changed. I'm also going to buy a void egg from Krobus today. Now that I have the big coop, there is an incubator in there. So if I start incubating a void egg, I can get chickens. I could wait for the witch event to happen and she could leave me a void egg. But it's so much more reliable to just buy one from Krobus. It does hurt me a little bit to spend that money. So I will purchase 2 ducks. It's giving me Shirtley and it's giving me is that Shano or Shano? I think it's Shano. I am still open to suggestions on a theme or specific names for certain animals. For now, I will continue to just do whatever it gives me. Literature and Buffy are common choices for me for naming themes. I will actually buy Rare Seed again. Rare Seeds cost 1,000, but even base quality sweet gem berries will sell for well more than that, so I'm gonna get the money back, just not necessarily right now. So I'm going to painting spot. Come on. I see you there. Got some gold ore. I hear another one, but I have crops in my hand. Okay, crops replanted. I have time. I have time. I'm gonna try and get the barn upgraded to big as well today. Let's go. Run, run, run. It's 1:10. I have plenty of time. I'll make it. Even if I stopped to chop down the trees, I would make it. So, get me a big barn. I can't get the deluxe cube. I don't have the money, but and get the big barn, and then I'll be able to get goats. What I do with the goats is I buy 4, and I buy 2 one day and 2 the next day, because goats produce every other day. So if I stagger it and buy 2 one day and 2 the next, then I'm still getting 2 goat milk every day. I don't stagger the ducks though, I just let them produce every other day. I don't know why I've never bothered to stagger the ducks. Maybe I should. Who knows? If I staggered the ducks, it would save me a... I think the only effect would be saving me a mayo maker. I make enough mayo makers so that if they both give me a duck egg, it won't be an issue. So I do not have to pet or feed them today. In fact, I don't think they'll actually eat hay even if I do put it out. But I can pet them today and get that friendship started a little bit faster. I'll also put the void egg in the incubator. And that will hatch in 5 days and 16 hours. UI info suite is so helpful. Blueberries will harvest for the first time tomorrow. And we do have that crop order thing. I still have time today. So let's pull out the usual gifts. And go ahead and give them to people. And then I will be in the mines and I can see about killing some more duggies. Yes, I titled the stream Farming Frenzy for today, and I have already gotten 2 farming levels. But, no. Combat goals are still important. Too much freedom can be stifling. We all benefit from having some structure in our lives. I believe he'll be at 10 by the end of the week. I'm giving him iridium quality light gifts instead of love, but it's still pretty good. I can get a letter from Alex about his 10 heart event. He asked you to meet him at the saloon in the evening. He talked to you, so it opens the shop menu. Krobus is getting iridium quality loved gifts, so I would not be surprised. I was wondering whether he was going to get to 10 before Kent, but since after giving him the gift today he's not at 9 yet, I think Kent will get there just before him. I've already had Maru and Alex. There's 3 marriage candidate birthdays per season. Sam is the next one. And, his birthday is on the 17th. Oh. I already got all of the other... I got the men early. So he's the last one. And I don't have the item. Huh. I'm trying to be vague in case you have played the game, because this is an interesting thing that can happen if you date everyone. And the event happens in the saloon, and I can't just avoid the saloon for that long, can I? I mean, I suppose I could. Huh. I may have a decent reason for trying to get the deluxe cube before the barn. Unless I get lucky with a jump in the caverns. Of course I didn't think to save one I wanted to complete the community center. Watch, I'll get back to the farm and realize that I do have a rabbit's foot in a chest somewhere. And all this worry will be for nothing. So that would be the first time. Alright. So, in all likelihood, floor 18 will not be a quarry floor again, because it was yesterday. I don't think it's impossible for it to happen 2 days in a row like that, but I suppose it could. On very rare occasion, Dougies will drop yams, which is actually not bad. Yams take a while to grow and fall. So if you've gotten the other fall crops somehow, and you get one of them to drop a yam, you could do fall crops early. Basically, you would need to have gotten the pumpkin some other way, because pumpkin is the only one that takes longer to grow. Well, corn takes a long time to grow too, but you can start growing it in summer if you want to. I don't even know why I'm trying to go down this floor. There's virtually no benefit. My goal is to kill Dougies. This is a waste of time. Thank goodness I found the ladder. I will take that coal at least. Dougies can appear on floor 21. There's a patch over there. What's the floor that has a really big patch? Is that 22? I don't think it's 22. But I think it is in the 20s. I got one. There's a freebie on this floor. Yeah, it's 23. I should be coming to 23. Or at least you would think 23. That big patch, I found one. You only need 30 Dougies, so I imagine that was what, 13 before? So that must be pretty close. You don't get a ring for killing Dougies, you get a hat. So it's not like doing this now is, you know, helping me in terms of gameplay in any way. It just means I don't have to come back and kill Dougies later. And they do drop a lot of regular geodes, and there are still minerals that I can get from regular geodes that I have not donated yet. I was really bad with my posture up until this point in the stream. Stretch my back a little bit. I was afraid I would have to lean forward like that for the entire stream. It was 5 minutes to start and I hadn't found my glasses. But thankfully I did. I mean, obviously I did. I'm wearing them right now. I do have a backup pair, which is just the pair I had before this one. They're old, the strength of them is out of date, and they're kind of bent. But if it were absolutely necessary for me to use a different pair of glasses for one reason or another, I could use those. Basically, if these glasses broke and I had to go get them fixed, I would use those glasses to allow me to legally do so. By which I mean I have to wear glasses or contacts to be allowed to drive. Alright, don't want to go down to 419. I should just go home. It's 12:40. I'm not at the point where I can just afford to pass out every day and eat the money penalty. I did level up farming, so I wouldn't lose any energy. But yeah, use the add to existing stacks button. It makes things go so much faster. So it's not the first DM I have found. I'll stick this extra monster compendium right there. Monster compendiums are kind of for a lot of books when you trade them in at the bookseller. You only need one of the book. For monster compendiums, you need two to get anything from it. Okay. Let me put this in over there. I know I'm flirting with the time, but as long as I'm inside before the day ends. Alright, level 6 farming. Another watering can and hoe proficiency. Crafting recipes for hardwood fence, cheese press, and quality sprinkler. So the basic sprinkler was one up, one down, one left, and one right. Plant them in night moves, chest nights, and you can cover everything. Quality sprinklers do the 8 spots around them, the up, left, down, right, and the diagonals, which is a lot more intuitive planting, especially if you learned farming from Harvest Moon. Then those 3x3s are just second nature to you. So I'm going to have another rain day in a row. I'm going to have the green rain tomorrow. Goodness! When will the sun come back? I mean, the 13th, that's a guaranteed rain day, so I wasn't surprised for that, but wow. Stop worrying so much about your horse. You can leave them anywhere and they'll make their way back home. I don't have a horse. I have a horse on Switch, but I haven't decided what to name it yet. So Kent wants to give Jody a star fruit for their anniversary. You will get that quest on the day that a star fruit will finish growing if you plant it on the first day of summer. As you can see, blueberries give you many all at once. So I really wasn't worried at all about the crop order. I will save I'll save the usual. I will save 12 for now. Not in the that chest. I will save 12 for now. I do need one for. Actually, I can complete the summer crop bundle today. Let me show you my new crafting recipes though. The regular sprinklers needed just a copper bar and an iron bar. Quality sprinklers needed an iron bar, a gold bar, and refined quartz. The other one I got was hardwood fence. We already had wood, stone, and iron. Hardwood fence is the most durable type of fence, as it says there. It lasts much longer than the others. And cheese press needs wood, stone, hardwood, and copper bar turns milk into cheese. I will get the wood, stone, hardwood, and copper bars right now, so that when I go into the barn momentarily, I can deal with that. I'll just make the... You know what? I'll go ahead and make 6. I don't need more than... I'm going to get one for free, and I don't need the more than 6 until much, much later. Actually, I should go ahead and make 2 more mayo machines as well. Those ducks will be producing before I know it. Okay, now I will be getting artisan products regularly. The fondest ambition of many. I will increase my profits immensely. So as you can see, the ducks did not eat yesterday, as I said they wouldn't. Still no large eggs. So when you put animal products in the cheese maker or the mayo maker, you will get regular quality back. It does not... The quality of what you put in does not matter. However, for things that have a large and regular size variety, if you put in the large, you get gold quality back. So if I get any large milk today, then what I get out of the cheese maker tomorrow will be gold quality cheese, which of course sells for much more. We'll see if I actually get any large milk today. I did get one. I got 2. As with the large eggs, an iridium quality large milk would be less than an iridium quality large milk would make me less money than a gold star cheese would prior to getting the artisan perk. But once I get artisan, the cheese will be more valuable regardless. On my very first playthrough, all those years ago, I took agriculturalist because I didn't realize how powerful artisan actually was. Of course, back then, artisan gave you 50% more on artisan goods, and I still didn't take it. So I don't know what was wrong with my brain. I'm going to double my number of reserve jars, make 4 more. I'm also going to do something crazy. I'm actually going to destroy a bush. I'm going to destroy this bush right here. And then I'm going to put have a torch down there. Yes. I don't even remember why I put the wood path down there. Was it protected from something? I don't know. It was a long time ago and I can't see why I would have done such a thing. Okay, so the crop order lasts until the end of the week. I was hoping it was going to be a regular quality one, but I will give that to Ken. I don't have to worry about giving him a daffodil today. That will take him up to 10 hearts without question. What have I not given the dwarf yet? Just out of curiosity. I've given him emerald, aquamarine, ruby, and topaz. Give him an amethyst today. Make sure I don't actually have a rabbit's foot. I do not. I thought it was staircases. Why do I have so many staircases? I didn't think I had that much jade, but I guess I did. I could be pretty deep next week if I wanted to. Okay, I don't need to buy crops. The only thing that I harvested that doesn't regrow is a star fruit. I'll be growing hundreds of star fruit at a time in the future. So it's sad to lose this first one to a quest. I can buy the seeds now, so. He gives me 500, which is less than it's worth, but. Okay. Kent is at 10 hearts now. I do not have to worry about gifting him or talking to him. If I do, it's because I feel like it, not to get his hearts up. Now, Krobus, on the other hand, is not at 10 hearts, but he is at 9. Selling slime today for 10 apiece. So, the barn will be done tomorrow. It will be Tuesday, so Marnie will not be manning her shop, and I do not have the item that makes that not important yet, so I will buy my goods on Wednesday and Thursday. I do have enough. I think I have enough money for goods right now. Unless they cost 8,000, but I think they cost 4,000. So it'd be 16,000 before. Is that 5 hearts? His birthday, or her birthday, I believe dwarf is technically a female in the code. Her birthday is in a week. For after 2, I would check how many more duggies I have to kill. I am hoping this will be the last day that I have to come in here looking for duggies. Going to the mines every day is something that I don't enjoy. It's a relic of pre 1.6 when I would have to sometimes go to the mines every day for a week, slaughtering dust sprites to have enough coal for all the bee houses I wanted to make. Now coal is easier to come by, so I don't have to do that anymore, but the memory remains. Let's see, but am I gonna get any? Got no duggies yet today. Spirits are happy today, so I should have found the ladder pretty quickly, but I don't appear to be finding a ladder either. I will remind that daily luck has no impact on how many monsters spawn. It is only how long it takes to find the ladder. I am at 26. If I can find 4 Dougies today, I'm done with the Dougies. And unless a quest comes up to kill a certain number of enemies in the mines, like skeletons for example, I won't have to worry about it. Which reminds me that I forgot to check the special orders board. I will be somewhat annoyed if one of them is to kill grubs, and I've been in the mines today on the floors that have grubs, but not having the quest. I already did the bug meat one for Willy, because I have the quality bobber recipe, yes? I'm not crazy? Yeah, quality bobber. Okay, I am crazy, but I'm remembering something correctly. Streaming seemed natural to me because even before streaming, making videos, gameplay videos seemed natural to me because I already talked to myself when playing anyway. Which, as many people have told me, talking to yourself makes you crazy. So 18 is a quarry floor again. It shouldn't be, but it is, so. Hopefully I'll get those last 2 Dougies pretty quickly. There's one. I would just be thrilled if there was one up in this corner. I might have even smiled if that had happened. Wouldn't that be something? Alright, I will get this topaz. Why not? There is a ladder down to the next floor already, but I got one from the monster anyway. Excuse you, slime. No Dougie here? No. I'm done here once again. There we go. Monster Slayer goal complete. See Gil for your reward. The champion, here is your reward. And the reward is a hard hat. I will get rid of scroll 1. Okay. So Dougie's done. Slimes and rock crabs can also be found in other places besides regular mines, so as far as Monster Slayer goals go, the regular mines are no longer necessary. And the quarry mine was never necessary. There are some slimes in there. The haunted skulls have nothing to do with Monster Slayer. What have we got? We have Gus's famous omelet. I've got the urge to make my famous giant omelet, but I'll need 2 dozen eggs. Any takers? I do have ducks. I have chickens now. I've got 4 of them. So 24. It would take me 6 days of the 14. Assuming I use them all, but I would probably save large eggs if I got them. Though any egg works, so if I were one spare duck egg, still it would reduce the amount of time. So in 2 weeks, I definitely have enough time to do that. There's also Pierre's Prime Produce. Hello there, for an upcoming promotion, I'm thinking of offering some high quality vegetables at a slight premium. I am level 6 farming now, so I'm more confident than previously that I could, without too much difficulty, find 25 gold star vegetables. But I think between the two, I'd rather do Gus's famous omelet, because I don't like the air. But I'm not sure if Prime Produce shows up again. You get far, far less money for your crops doing Pierre's Prime Produce than you would by selling them. Which is another good reason to, not sell them. Hello Matthew Carey. I'm okay, how are you? Welcome to the stream. Get my existing stacks added. Looks like I have a regular quality sweet pea, I think, from trash. My stream is going pretty well. No significant complaints today. I'm being driven a little bit crazy by all the rain in the game, but that's happens sometimes. That's not a stream issue, at least. Though the stream strength does have a little bit more trouble when it's raining, but it's okay. Let us enjoy our green rain day. I will say that I'm happy that I managed to get the Monster Slayer goals done before this day so I can spend the whole day chopping. As it is year 2 green rain, everyone in town is aware that the rain is not dangerous. So, unlike year 1, everyone has their normal rainy day schedules. Of course, the stuff will not work. And, even the UI info suite doesn't tell me what the next day's weather is going to be, which I find interesting. I kind of wondered if it might, but apparently it will not. Alright. So my scythe will be my #1 item today. Here's another set of ancient fruit, which is just making my farming go up quite a bit. I'm still saving the regular ones and selling the rest. There is something I can use 5 gold star ancient fruit for in the future, but I'm not worried about that just yet. I will harvest the hot peppers and the poppies. Getting another farming level. And I have some corn today as well. Let's see, so that's our first harvested corn. 3 of them were gold star, which is nice. And this is my second harvest of poppies. I am playing on PC. I also have the game on Switch, but and do have a PS4, but do not have Stardew Valley on it. not all that long ago, got a new PC. Not to play Stardew Valley specifically. I wouldn't need a new PC for that, but for streaming, it's certainly been a boon. My favorite game of all time is The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask. So since I took Gus's omelet quest, I don't want to be putting all of the eggs into the mail machine. I want to save them. For the time being, at least. Actually, Marnie may not be going to the aerobics class since it's raining. So I will see if she is at her shop today. I don't have any particular reason to save the milk. So put that in there. You see that regular cheese sells for $2.30, with gold quality for $3.45. And again, that price will go up in the future. So I need to buy more poppies. Finish growing there. Alright, doubled my number of preserve jars, and I still do not have enough. So, because I know that Pier is open today, and I need seeds, I will go to him first. I'm not going to worry about cutting down trees. I have enough fiddlehead fern, and I can just shake the mossy trees, and sometimes they'll drop the special seeds that I like. So, mostly just looking for moss and fiber today. There is a message on the board. Robin is running low on green algae. She asked me to bring your cave carrots, now she's asking for green algae. She has interesting requests. It's the 16th, so I still have plenty of time to grow more poppies. What's a little toxic rain when you have seeds to buy? This game, the rain seems to be completely harmless. So, yeah. Seen all the crazy trees around town? I feel like we're in a fairy world. So they still have unique dialogue relating to the green rain, but they know it's not dangerous anymore. I can periodically throughout the quest turn in eggs as I get them, or I can turn them all in at once. I'll probably do a couple turn-ins just so that my inventory is not too cluttered all the time. So I didn't see anyone else at the general store. People usually. Thank you for the follow, Gina James. My stream's going fine. Money is open today. This game, overall, I started playing it, well, 10 years and 2 days ago. It just had its 10th anniversary, and I got it when it released. Let's see, I've not played Disney Dreamlight. I have played several of the GTA games. What do you think there are extra nutrients in the grass? So, I was correct. Goats take 4,000. I'll buy the first 2 today. Yes, I only play games on this channel. So, give me Namely and cello. Not with a CH. Not the musical instrument. Alright, so I got those. I would like to make sure that I get them pet for the first time today, but I do spend a fair bit of time streaming, typically 5 days a week, but as you may have noticed, I am a fairly small streamer at the moment, so I do not make any money from my streams. To earn some money at the moment, I do deliveries for DoorDash when I'm not streaming. The hiring in the town where I live is basically non-existent. So, despite many applications being sent out, nothing has come from any of them. But DoorDash allows me to work when I want to, so I could have time to send out more applications and stream. I do enjoy artwork, and if you're going where I think you are with this, I'm not interested at this time. I'm not opposed to seeing your artwork, but I would not be asking you to make any for me. Those ones have guaranteed exceeds. I have a number of hobbies. I also enjoy gaming, but I'm not streaming. With a wide variety of games. I enjoy reading, music, cooking. Don't watch a lot of movies, but I watch a variety of TV shows. I don't do a lot of sports, but I do enjoy some. I would say most of my non-streaming time is spent reading, especially recently. I've been reading quite a bit. But I did cook before. before the stream, because I figured I should probably eat something today. As I said, my work would be delivery driving. Hopefully we can get the mossy seeds are my favorite thing to get on green reindeer. I'm hoping I'll get at least a couple more. The chance of getting them from the things you chop, but the other things you scythe, you're more likely to get them from the trees, especially if you chop them down. But I think I probably have enough of the mossy seeds. I am reading your chats and responding. Maybe I'm not speaking up loud enough, but I am answering everything you've asked. I've got 6 mossy seeds right now, which is probably enough. I do have a full stack of fiber, which will be good in the future. And I do have more than 333 moss, which is also good for a crafting recipe. I wouldn't mind finding a little bit more, but I feel like I didn't go all the way down to the bottom of the forest. Stopped a little early there. Plus I have this spot over here that I did not do anything with. Of course, a lot of the moss will come from siphoning it off from trees in the following days. So just because I didn't get quite as much moss as I wanted yet doesn't mean that I won't be able to get more. I figure I should at least do this section here. Fiber I'm not too worried about. At the point where I'm at, I'll get a lot of fiber before the end of the year, one way or another. I just wasn't getting it in the first year because I wasn't farming yet. But early on in winter, I'll figure out what my farming space for year 3 will be, and we'll get a lot of fiber on the first day of the 3rd year. I will often get multiple stacks at that time. Of course, I suppose it partially depends on how many iridium sprinklers I get by that time as well. Alright. I'll finish up these last few fiber bushes here, and head back home. I am 1 hour and 45 minutes into the stream, so I'm going to go ahead and take my break. Uh, but I am not done with the stream yet. I will keep going for a little bit longer at least. Um, so I will go to bed, see the earnings screen, and that will go to the break screen, but I'm sure that my inventory is sorted out first. I think everything is set for tomorrow. I hope it's not raining. Level 7 farming gives me yet more watering can and hoe proficiency. I can now craft both a loom and quality retaining soil. Largely thanks to the ancient fruit. I made some decent money today, plus the mayo and cheese is bringing in some more daily. Rain, yes, no. Sunny day. And I will be back shortly. Okay, now we're good. My headset had turned off. Okay, so beautiful sunny day again. Queen of Sauce rerun. Um, Alright, so among all that, multiple rain days over and over again, I never actually took the time to upgrade my watering can because I needed money for other things. We'll be buying 2 more goats today. I'm considering bypassing Sam's birthday and just getting him to 10 hearts at a future time. I think I will do that. Because even if I start going to the Skull Caverns or get rabbits soon, there's no guarantee that I'll actually get a rabbit's foot anytime soon. Fortunately, I don't need to wait for a rabbit's foot to complete the community center at this point. I've already donated that one. And I had another one that I turned into the Lucky Charm. But I guess I decided that I wasn't worried about getting people up to 10 hearts before I got another one. I don't know what I was thinking. And don't forget to water the radish. I'm getting more hops today. And more summer squash. And more tomatoes. Tomatoes are the crops that have the most recipes for them. I think you need 8 tomatoes total. But I'm going to continue selling. The money is the most important thing right now. And I'll get more tomato harvest by the end of the season anyway. Up to 18 jade again. And 2 more lava eel rail. I have 10 lava eels in the pond now, so they're producing something pretty much every day at this point. Not necessarily rails, they can also produce like cave jelly and gold ore and magma geodes. Did get 4 eggs again today, and all of them were regular size. No large eggs as of yet. So I have no qualms at all about turning that in. I just realized that the UI info suite is going to be very nice for me in this playthrough. Normally I'm double checking what goats are able to be milked each day, but the interface will tell me which goats are ready to be milked. So I don't have to keep track of it as much. It is already 11 o'clock, so I will swing by Marty's shop to get the goats. And then I'm going to head down to the beach and see if I can get Elliot's 10 heart event. I think as long as it's before noon, it will still trigger. So, Goat 3, named Mene. And goat 4, with the name of Shoko? I got Shoko, and I got Shono. Interesting. Alright, coming in town, and try and go down to the beach and see what happens. Alright, yeah, so it's somehow you want this trigger. Hey! Look, I think so the old billboard has been seen by my house. Pretty nice, huh? Patrick, would you do me the honor of joining me for her maiden voyage? Ahoy! So my book's been out for a while now. It's not a bestseller or anything, but it's been getting some good reviews from the critics. And I really couldn't have finished it without your moral support. Actually, that's not true at all. I would have finished it either way. But I am grateful that you believed in me, in my vision, and, well, how do I say this? Well, we've been friends for a while now, but I'm not sure if I feel that way about you anymore. No, I'm not saying I want to cut all ties with you. In fact, quite the opposite. Let's see, how do I put this? For once I'm at a loss for words. And he decides to kiss you instead. Jake, you're trembling. You're making me uncomfortable. Stop. No, I'll tell him that I'm happy. I was worried you might not feel this way about another man. I don't, but my character does. Better head back before the southern wind picks up. Look at the valley from here. It finally looks like home. What a day. Since I'm at the beach, I may as well pick up some shells. There's a big spot down here too. Everything I harvested today was plants that regrow, which is just as well anyway because the general store is closed. Requested by the seeds from Jojo, but if I don't have to. I heard a panning spot up here, but that could literally be anywhere on this map screen. Just because you hear it doesn't mean you're actually anywhere close to it. Haley will heart me forever if I bring her a diamond. And Robin still wants a green algae. Both of those are not difficult for me to achieve. I just had the thought now that if I gave Sam the bouquet and got him up to 10 hearts, that coming into the saloon to complete that that particular special order may trigger the cutscene that I'm thinking of. Though it's not just enough to get them to 10 hearts, you do actually have to see their 10 heart event as well. So if I could avoid doing that, then it would be fine, but seen, no, I've seen them. Yeah, I'm seeing them. Just saw uh, Elliot's, and I'm not planning on attempting to avoid the others. Just getting a couple things taken care of. It's done. Just come here and grab a green algae for Robin. Let me make sure there's green algae and Robin, yes. And then Haley wants the diamond. Of course I want to give Haley the diamond. You get 3 times the sell price for a help wanted request, and getting 2,250 gold is not bad at any point of the game, but within the first couple of years, yeah. You want to make sure that you get something like that. I don't know exactly what time she'll return home. She's not there yet. I should have time to go down and talk to Grobus before she walks by. I didn't get the Omni Geode from him yesterday. He's selling Chub today. It's fish for this week. Come over here and should encounter Haley. It's so hot today. I wish I had some ice cream. How about a diamond? Oh, that's exactly what I needed. I'm so happy. 2250. I'm still quite some ways away from the 20,000 I need to upgrade the coop, or the 25,000 I would need to upgrade the barn. Not to mention the animals I would then need to buy afterwards, but it's a start. I will give Robin the green algae, which is another wanted request completed. Green algae sells for hardly anything, so it's not a effective money strategy, but it's something. May or may not. Let's I'm gonna talk to the dwarf, take the minecart back to the bus stop, and then grab the crops I need for the summer crop bundle, because I still haven't actually turned it in. I'm trying to save as much money as I can right now. So... Actually... I know I have like tons of forageables right now. I will take care of it eventually. Hot pepper, and it's tomato. Okay. Hopefully I will get the remaining gold star melons at the second harvest. Otherwise I need to it would take me until much later to complete the quality crops bundle. I have no doubt that I will get the corn, as that will keep regrowing for a while. And by the time I'm doing pumpkins, I should be at or near max farming. If I don't get the... Okay, reconnection was successful. I'm still live on YouTube as well, I hope. I appear to be. Okay. Think everything's okay? I was starting to say that if I don't collect all 5 gold melons on the day that they're first ready, I can make a note of which ones are gold that first day, harvest them, leave the rest, and then check the next day. But if I do that, it does kind of ruin my fall plan, so hopefully I'll just get them all right away. So the reward for the Summer Crops bundle is an additional quality sprinkler. I know exactly where I'm going to put that. So it's just quality crops, fall crops. I already have the corn and the yam. Animal bundle, I have the large milk. I have the chickens that can give me the large eggs. I also have the duck and goats that can give me those. And then as far as the bulletin board goes, I have the duck that can give me the duck feather. So I have everything I need to finish the community center. I just need some time. I'm going to go down and turn in this prize ticket. Just to get it out of my inventory. Man, that fish smoker is really tempting. I have to determine whether I think... Ooh, 5 radiant bars coming up. I have to determine whether I think I would fish enough to use the fish smoker frequently enough to offset the price within a relatively short amount of time. That does not prevent me from upgrading my barn and coop again. And I'm not sure that I would, but let's see what kind of money I get today. That may sway me. So, I'm going to put the quality sprinkler right there. It will cover those spots that I have to do that entire extra watering to do, and a spot that I have forgotten on more than one occasion, so to me it makes sense to do it right there. Let's see. One of those 4 will be done before the end of the day, so if I just don't go to sleep right now, I'll be able to put the ones that I'm holding in there. Let's go ahead and chop some more hardwood. I have made most of my cheese presses now, which is one of the things I was saying I knew I would need hardwood for in the future. Beyond the 400 I need for a stable and 2 future quests as well. 1 after completing the greenhouse and 1 after completing the entire community center. Just 1 growing between them. I'm surprised that with the storms I had, I did not lose a tree, or pathing, or a crop. How much do I have now? Hardwood? 589? Yeah, I should be okay. I mean, I can find a way to use all that hardwood and more. No problem. But if I don't have to, if that's just enough, then I'd be happy. I will chop some hay. Looks like the silo's full. I should probably make another silo too now that I'm getting more and more animals. I think I might commission that tomorrow. Uh, these will be done in 1 in-game hour. Why don't I check the fruit bat cave while I'm waiting? So we got pomegranates, multiple pomegranates, an apricot. So we got some cherries in here. More pomegranates. Wow. Pomegranate City. Maybe he's telling me that I should give Elliot a chance. He's a nice guy, really. And not nice guy TM, just straight up nice guy. I'm going to eat the field snack just because I can. Alright. We've got 10 minutes. 10 in-game minutes. As soon as that's done, I will add my current row and collect them all. I can sell them tonight. And now that I'm done waiting for that, head into bed. I think 1 or 2 more days for today's stream. Unless I were willing to go into my file folders and revert the day, I made my decision to not get Sam up 10 hearts as of yet. Alright. My stream strength weakened again. Makes me feel like maybe I would rather do 1 day instead of 2. I am really struggling to keep up. I don't even remember the one that we watched yesterday. What do you think said to me? I had so many consecutive days of rain. I used a fair bit of energy. That wasn't even one of the spots that I needed to water up and down. I did that the last time. It happened where I was facing down to the side as well. Exactly the same way then. Yeah, I think this will be my last day. I already had 1 OBS disconnect, and I'm dropping frames on the day when it stopped raining in the game. Don't worry about that just yet. Just get the things watered and I'll be okay. I have 1 extra spot that's open from the Stardew. Summer Splendor. Sunflower seeds back. I may as well occupy the open space with one of them. And then the remaining spots are more space. Keep the spindles, then our regular quality, and sell the rest as usual. get one piece of clay. Because I'm getting one bobby over there, which is perfectly fine by me. But some of the other ones finish processing. On one hand, turning the fish into sashimi is more profitable, but only if you actually sell the sashimi. I tend to hoard it forever. Alright, looks like I did get large eggs today. Or at least, the white eggs are large. I said that if I happen to get my first large eggs while doing the quest for Jesse's omelet, I would go ahead and prioritize the community center, because I just have extra time to, I have plenty of time to do the quest, and I am eager to put anything in the community center I can. It's not like I'm going to be getting large goat milk for a little while yet, but I don't mind having the large eggs taken care of, and for both terms of community center, and put it in this chest for that purpose, and one sold for full shipment collection, because I'm unlikely to hold on to them. Once I'm not saving any for a quest, I'm likely to turn them all into good quality minis. Alright, so we'll come to years, and I will buy 9 more Summer Spangle. They take 8 days to grow. They take 8 days to grow, which means on the 18th, I still have time to finish growing them one more time. I don't need them for anything in particular. They're loved by Caroline, and she's a 10 hearts, but I don't mind having more Summer Spangle. I think what I'm going to do today is I'll go down and talk to Krobus, but then I'm going to continue on to Clint and have him open some geos. Now I'm going to take everything and decide what I want to have him open when I get there. I still haven't actually been to the desert yet, even though I said that I was going to. Sell some mixed seeds on Thursdays. Wait, I have over 20,000. I could easily get another building upgrade. Well, if I had time, I would do that. Okay, so geodes. Looking at what I've got left to do in terms of minerals. I have the prismatic shard, which can only be gotten from Omni Geode, as far as geode sources go. Let's see, geode minerals. On the third row, after the barite, we have aeronite that can be gotten from Frozen or Omnis. We have esperite, which can be gotten from Frozen or Omnis. Fluorapatite, which can be gotten from Frozen or Omnis. Going down to the next row, we've got minerite, Frozen or Omni. Then 2 later we have neptunite, which is magma or Omni. After the 11th stone, we have Nicoite, which can be gotten from regular geodes or Omni geodes. Going much further down the list, we have soapstone, which is Frozen geodes or Omni geodes. And then the last one we have is star shards, which is magma geodes or Omni geodes. So as far as regular geode, the only one we've got left to get is the Nicoite. 2 of them are possibly magma geodes, but a majority are Frozen geodes. So I think I'll try the regular geodes first and see if I can get lucky with the Nicoite. Now I could use a predictor to see what I was actually going to get. As it's not even year 3 yet, I'm not going to worry about going that hard. But if I'm missing like 1 or 2 way in the future, then I'll consider it. But as far as right now goes, no, I'm not going to worry about it. I did not get Nicoite. I will sell the things I got though. I will now open the Frozens. That's hematite, and there's the esperite, so I got that one. That's one of the ones I needed. There's opal. Fairy stone. Pyrite. Okay, ocean stone. More pyrite. And iron ore. Coal. Fairy stone again. More coal. Clay. There's the, that's Gemini. Ocean stone. Fairy stone. Copper ore. There's, lunarite. Fairy stone. Copper ore. Fluorapatite, that's another one that I needed. There's the, aeronite, which is another one I needed. Kyanite, and that's the end of the Frozens that I currently have. Let's sell the ones that I don't need. But I got 3. Let's take those over to the museum real quick. Alright, so I got fluorapatite. I got esperite, and I got aeronite. Put that up there. Just moving some things around real quick. doesn't really matter how you do it too much. I get 5 farm warp totems. And now there's 2 more that can be gotten from magma geodes, and I have a number of magma geodes. There's still, what was that one? Between kyanite and malachite. I've already forgotten what it was. Thankfully, this is still some order. Lunarites that can be gotten from frozen geodes. So there's still 1 frozen geode, 1 left. But most of it. Sorry, did I say 1 frozen geode? Soapstone is also frozen geode. So there's 2 frozen geodes left, 1 regular geode that I did not get. Let's see if I can get any of the magma geode ones with what I've got here. That's dolomite, jasper, lemonstone, bixite. I'm going to get a basalt, I know it. Fire quartz, coal, neptunite, that's one of them. Coal, copper ore, fire opal, helvite, stone, bixite again, coal, fire quartz, bixite, lots of bixite today, and more coal. Alright, so I got 1 of the 2. Sell everything else. I'm actually gonna sell the frozen here as well. I've got 89 geodes. Let's see what we can get. Bloodstone. That's alamite. Stone. We've got stone again. Got a dwarf gadget. An obsidian. Copper ore. People screaming outside again. Gold ore. Granite. Copper ore. Stone. Clay. Copper ore. Ancient drum. Iridium ore. Iridium ore. That's aeronite again. Gold ore. Fire quartz. Bloodstone. Sandstone. Iron ore. Iron ore. Stone. Frozen tier. My inventory will be full, so I have to clear some things out. The dwarf gadget has been donated, but I do need it for a crafting recipe. Copper ore. Nicolites, so I don't need to worry about regular geodes anymore. Clay. Earth crystal. Dolomite. Marble. I need to avoid dwarf gadget. Clay. Another ancient drum. Petrified slime. Clay. Iridium ore, 6 that time. Another jasper. Stone. Iron ore. Aeronite. I'm kind of most hoping for star shards, to be honest. At this point. I have plenty of marble at home, I don't need to worry about it. I'm actually going to just trash the ancient drums. I don't need them for anything. anything. Gold ore. Another aeronite. Clay. Stone. Stone. I'm hoping to get... I know what I'm hoping for most, but I'm hoping to get at least one more I need to donate. Clay, coal, calcite, stone, gold ore, fire quartz, helvite. There's the soapstone, so that's at least one more. It's one of the frozen ones. So now if I get something I need from the frozen or the magma, I'd be done with those. I only need one nectarite. I have 27 Omni Geodes left. There's Bixite and stone and lunarite. That's what it's called. Coal, Bixite, stone, helvite, lemon stone, fire quartz, mudstone. I just do something stupid. I did. Oh my god. I accidentally sold the lunarite. Wait. I sold it to him directly. No, it's not in the shop. Damn it. Oh, that's really bad. I got the last frozen geode, but at least I get the crystallarium, but if I don't get all of it right, I'm gonna be real mad. I wouldn't have needed any more frozen geodes ever. Well, I've still got 17 omnis to open. Iridium ore, fairy stone, iron ore, Celestine, stone, iridium ore, frozen tear, slate, geminite, basalt. I knew I was gonna get one. Clay, copper ore, stone, hematite. I don't even need the basalt. I'm going to keep it out of spite. Last three. Jagoite, clay, and jagoite. Only got the one to the right. And I sold it. Which means that in terms of minerals, we have the lunarite, which I can get from frozen geodes or omni geodes, the stasis shards, which I can get from magma geodes or omni geodes, and the prismatic shard, which as far as geodes are concerned, I can only get from omnis. We get artifacts. We got elvish jewelry, which I
I usually get from fishing. Ornamental fan I usually get from the beach digging. Chicken statue I can usually get on the farm digging. Golden mask and golden relic are in the desert. Dwarvish helm I'm sure I'll get from Geode at some point. Bone flute, not sure off the top of my head. Prehistoric skull, I'll get that. I know exactly when I will get that. I'm really disappointed in myself. I really should be better about clicking advantage that quickly. And yes, I know I can reset the day. It is not worth resetting the day for that. No matter how long it takes me to get another ability right. All of the geodes I just spent that time opening, I'm not resetting the day. So I have the dwarf gadgets now. Do I even have the... Yeah, you need them for the farm. You need one for the farm computer. Well, if I need to get at any point more coal, I'm sure I'll get plenty of frozen geodes then. So I get another crystallarium now. I'm going to go ahead and put a jade in there as well. So in terms of deep skull cavern dives, I have now doubled my jade output. Those are the 2 crystallariums you can get for guaranteed for free. Or not necessarily free, but you can get one from the vault and one from the museum. Chances are, if you want any more than those 2, you'll have to craft them. You can find them from treasure rooms in the Skull Cavern, but it is of course rare. I mean, getting a treasure room in the first place is rare, and then you're actually getting a crystallarium on top of that. Though, it comes down to despite how useful crystallariums are, I would say there's still other things from Skull Cavern treasure rooms that you would want more than that. I decided to just say 5 things I can. There's not really anything else besides that I want to do today. I could have done a building upgrade or another silo, but I was not there at the right time. I'm up to 11 farm tenders, I keep them in a chest. So we'll get more blueberries tomorrow. Depending on how many I get, I may be able to complete the crop order. We are at 10 eggs in Gus's fridge. So I'll be doing that anytime. Anytime that I'm not sure what to do with my remaining time right now is when I chop these stumps. not really. I didn't talk to the dwarf. I may as well do that. Yes, I'm sure I'll get her up to 10 hearts on her birthday, which will be next stream. Between a little gift and Stardew tea, it will not be a problem, but why not talk to her at least? Another spy. Actually, in the Dwarvish safety manual soon would not be a bad idea. I'm gonna start doing skull cavern dives. I should make sure that explosions hurt me less. Or my bombs hurt me less. Just what the Dwarvish safety manual would do for me. Alright, put that stuff away. As I said, that is going to conclude it for the stream. If you are watching live on YouTube or Twitch, whether you are chatting or lurking, I appreciate you. If you are watching the archive later on YouTube, thank you for checking it out. I hope that however your day is progressing is enjoyable for you. And next time we will be moving into day 19 of summer year 2.